10 ways to deal with negative thoughts. Negative thoughts invade our minds every now and then. However, at times, they can feel overwhelming, almost like a psychic attack. Rather than letting these negative thoughts lead you to self-destructive habits, there are healthy ways of dealing with them. In this video, we give you 10 healthy ways to deal with negative thoughts. 10. Accept them. When dealing with negative thoughts, the number one thing is to accept them. They are a part of life, and it's folly to think they can be eliminated totally. Even the happiest, most positive people you know suffer from negative thoughts now and then. But they are successful in accepting these negative thoughts as a part of life and dealing with them in healthy ways. Trying so hard to fight these negative thoughts or feeling like they are destroying you will frustrate you and expend your energy. Instead, let them pass through you and focus on the positive. 9. Rest. Even though society has fostered a culture of hyperproductivity, we can't ever allow the value of rest to be written off. Resting doesn't just help with physical exhaustion, but it helps with mental exhaustion as well. When we are mentally exhausted, we make ourselves easy targets for negative thoughts to pester us. However, when we are mentally rested, we have the strength to fight off these thoughts and prevent them from influencing us. In this case, rest can mean sleep. It can also mean relaxation. Don't feel bad for resting. If you break down, the world will move on without you. 8. Go for a walk. Going for a walk is an underrated way of dealing with negative thoughts. Many studies have been performed to figure out why it even works. Going on a walk is a classical mental exercise that has existed almost as long as mankind. Throughout the years, the greatest thinkers of our time have attested to its power. It provides a clarity of mind which few other activities can match. And given how pedestrian walking is, it should be something people do a lot more often. It just might be the key for you to deal with negative thoughts. 7. Recognize and eliminate triggers. Human beings are creatures of habit, both physical habits and mental habits. Physical habits can form subconsciously, but then so can mental habits. And just like we have good and bad physical habits, we also have good and bad mental habits. And these mental habits can spawn negative thoughts like bees swarming a honeycomb. And so, the best thing to do is to figure out the triggers for these bad mental habits and avoid them. Doing so will have tremendous positive effects on your mental health. 6. Seek professional support. There's absolutely nothing wrong with seeking professional support. Even though many professionals are trying to erase the stigma associated with coming to them with your problems, it still persists somewhat. You don't need to be so far gone before you seek professional support either. In an ideal society, everybody would take routine visits to the therapist's office. If you're feeling overwhelmed by negative thoughts, seeking professional help might be a simple solution to your problems. Mental science has advanced so much that professionals have a wide array of tools to help people with very specific problems. 5. Practice gratitude. Studies have shown that people can reprogram their mental attitudes from predominantly negative to predominantly positive simply by feeling gratitude about 3 things in their lives for 21 days straight. As excellent as this exercise is, it would be best if people practiced gratitude all the time anyway. It can sometimes be hard to feel grateful, particularly when we are frustrated with life. However, gratitude is stronger than these feelings, and by practicing it gratefully, we will feel fuller and more complete than ever before. 4. Try a change of environment. Changing your environment could be the key to revitalizing your mental health. Sometimes our environments can have a much greater effect on us than we think. If we can afford it, then a total change of environment would be best. If not, an occasional vacation would do. By switching things up as often as possible, we are able to keep our perspective fresh. This way, negativity can never quite settle in. Negative thoughts rely on us getting bored and frustrated. However, by changing perspective, our minds stay focused on the better things in life. 3. Treat yourself. A lot of us are capable of expressing kindness to the people around us. However, when it comes to ourselves, we lack the same grace. The irony here is that we need to treat ourselves kinder than anyone else, and being kind to ourselves has a very wide definition. For one, we can treat ourselves every now and then. The key is to do this often enough without making it an addiction. Treating ourselves can provide a burst of good feelings, fighting negative thoughts. But beware! Doing it too often can make it lose its touch and render it empty of its positive effect. 2. Meditate. Meditation is an exercise of Eastern origin which is seizing the Western world like a fever. Although some people don't see its benefits and think it's phony, it's actually an extremely helpful exercise. There are many different ways of meditation, but the concept behind them all is the same. It's all about seizing control of your mental state and making sure that as few external and internal things as possible can unintentionally change your mood. By meditating every day, the incidence of negative thoughts will fall drastically. 1. Journal. Journaling is another exercise that is remarkably good at combating negative thoughts. Writing things down can be a form of therapy in which we give our pain to a medium that doesn't talk back or judge. For those uncomfortable with therapy, journaling could be the next best thing. You don't need any special skills to journal. Just sit in front of a writing medium and let your thoughts loose. You will feel unburdened and mentally stronger. Coming to the end of this video, we hope you've learned much about what to do when facing negative thoughts. You really don't have to just sit there and take it. You can use these methods to help your mental state. To learn more, please check out other videos on this channel. We have a large catalog of videos that you can use to broaden your understanding of these concepts. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoy the video. Until next time, have a good day. Catch you later.